Hello everyone. Hey, this video is for Satmornmakes. It's a collaboration hosted by Jill Norwood, who is with Greenwood Girl Crafts. So this past week I have been a busy beaver. I've made some cards, I made some tags. I went back to work after a week of vacation. It's been a week, y'all. It's creeped back up into the 90s down here where I live, so awesome. We're now into that second summer. So let me show you what I've made. I made some Halloween cards with the rest of that paper that I had that I made the fall cards with, that pad, and I used up the rest of that paper, which is awesome. So I made these two A2 size cards, and then the rest I made into 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 size cards. And like I had a couple of these cards that I used, and I made the envelopes for everyone. They don't have any sentiments in them, but I did use some of the pictures that the die cuts that was with that paper pack. So I did use all that paper. Yay! And I used up a bunch of washi tape, especially on the envelopes. And so then there's this one, and this one, and this one, and another one of these. And then this one's pretty plain, but I thought it was cute, just the paper. And this one. And then I decided to use this stamp, the house mouse stamp, where he is dressed up like a little piece of cheese. He's a little snack. And I used some Copic markers and some colored pencils. Just kind of colored it in real quick. Thought it turned out super cute. I did 2 of those. I think this one's my favorite because of the shading. And then I used this Stampin' Die set. It says pumpkin spice and everything nice, and then fall and pumpkin harvest and autumn. And then it's got like the steam for, and then it's got like a teacup or a coffee cup, and then the outlines for all these words, and then the steam. And I used the coffee cup, and I used the pumpkin spice sentiment. And I just did a scallop circle on the back. I thought that turned out cute. So I did 2 of those. And so these are all going to go to my friend Stacy. She's a piano teacher, so she likes to give little treats to her students. And then I made some tags. The first one that I made, I used this die set, which is a Sizzix die set. And I don't have the rest of the envelope because I store everything on like a magnet board in a page protector. So, but I keep the thing that shows the picture. That way it's easy for me to figure out where everything goes. And you can see it's got a stamp around on it and the dies. So the first one I made, I kind of followed that, and I used black ink on it. And this is just a scalloped oval that I put behind it. And I'm not crazy about the black ink on it. It's not, I mean, it's cute, but it's not my thing. But then I didn't want to just dismiss this die just because I've never used it. So I decided to try and do it with like a tone-on-tone thing. And I made this one. And I like this one so much better. Like you can see, like I used blue here, and then I used some green ink on here. And then the candles have like an orange and yellow thing going. And it's so subtle, you can't really see it on camera, but in real life you can see that I used pink on this poinsettia and then a red. And I love how that turned out. So there's that tag. And then I did this die set, which is a Spellbinders die. And I didn't do this part, but I did do this part. And that one is right somewhere. Where are you? Uh-oh. Did I lose it? No, here it is. So I did it with gold instead of silver. And it has the ornament thing. It didn't show it on the example, but I used the ornament thing at the top. And then I did the red truck. The only really fiddly bit was the little gold dots for the lights. But, I mean, if your table is clean, it's super easy to pick up. If your table's not clean, maybe not so much. But easy to put together. I think I'll use this die again for sure. And then I had time last night and today I used this Sizzix die from 2018, and it is called Tiny Snow Globe. And they're not joking when they say tiny. It's tiny. Like it's no bigger than a teaspoon, for real. So let me show you those. And I used scraps and cut out circles for the background. But here's the snow globe. And I used scraps on just about everything. These I just cut out in white, and I colored everything with Copic markers and alcohol markers because all of these are together on like one die. So if you look, and you'll see it's all together. So it's easier to cut it out on white and color it than to find little bitty pieces of scraps and just do each color separately. This one is the fiddliest one with the cuffs at the ankles and the wrists, and then the little nose. It is not easy. It takes some patience to put together, that's for sure. The snowman was easy because those are cut into this white part. So I didn't even I just laid one on top of the other, and I had the black marked out on the back one because the hat is a separate. It's like a separate snowman. Let me show you. So see, this one is solid. So I was able to just color this black right here and then lay the white on top. And here is the house. And I added an extra layer at the bottom to kind of make it seem like they're grounded. Here's the little deer. Those little hooves are like the size of a speck of pepper. And then here's the car. And then here's the penguin. I don't know that I'm gonna do this die again. Maybe if I had like a really good reason to do it, I would do it. But personally, while I was going through it, I was thinking, Tim Holtz, who hurt you, man? These are so small. Are you trying to take it out on everyone else? Anyway, those are the things that I made this week. I am still on my quest to use all of my Christmas dies before Christmas this year instead of just letting them sit. Oh, the other thing that I did was, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Hobby Lobby is resetting the paper crafts aisle, and they're reducing the number of stamps the wood stamps they have, and so they're selling the one of the wood shelves that they have. And I already have one. I'm going to move the camera real quick and show you guys what I have in the corner. So if I move it slowly, So you can see I've got one over here, and I've got my wood blocks sitting, and I've got some of them boxed up, and then I've got a table like under it and a setup, and I plan on putting the other one here. Is it blurry or is it just me? I think it's blurry. I plan on putting the other one here and moving this shelf elsewhere. Okay. Right now I've just got projects that I've made, and then things that friends have sent me for now. And then that thing under there can go somewhere else. That is actually, you can seal plastic with it, like a shrink wrap machine. And my husband's uncle gave that to me. So I've just got to get that cleaned up and put on the wall. And my plan for this next week is to make curtains for my shed. I've got the curtain rods already. I just need to put the curtain rods up and make the Roman shades that I want to make. I've got the fabric already. I just need to cut it out. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. See you soon. See you next week. Use your stuff, man. If you don't use it, who will? Have a great week. Bye.